Welcome back. I know I didn't post a video on Friday for you guys. I already went over what I usually do on um Friday. So I was like, I don't want to just upload some like BS or nothing. So I was just, or no, when do I upload? Is it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday, sorry. And I don't want to upload like any BS or nothing. So just decided not to. But we have the Tampa Pro and we have the Phoenix Pro, two new Olympians. I want to go over this because I think it's a little bit controversial. Let's get into it, guys. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is the #1 men's physique coverage channel, covering all your shows that happen internationally and locally in the States. So this week we had the Tampa Pro and the Phoenix Pro. I want to go over these shows, and so let's take a look at how everyone did. So if you guys weren't aware, Arya Safai did win the show. You had Jeremiah Maxey coming in second, Alexander Toplin coming in third, Kamani Victor coming in fourth, Deke Walker in fifth, John Stanley Sarmiento in sixth. Don't know why his name's mentioned twice. Errolson Etienne in seventh, which is amazing because he is a natural competing athlete, and to come in seventh is crazy. In eighth place, you had Jay Riggins, and then ninth, Stephen Kyle, and 10th, Barack King. So at this show, obviously multiple Olympians. You can see all of them right here as well. Stephen and Barack King falling low, 9 and 10. Which is interesting. I think Steven's probably going to shut it down. He just looks like he can't get tight enough to compete to win a show this year. So I think he probably will be shutting it down. He might try to run Texas. Who knows? But, you know, there's your top 10. Now I want to discuss the first call out. There was so many athletes at this show, right? They only brought out 4 guys. Think about that. There was like 30 plus guys. They brought out 4. Only 4 that stuck out to them. So I know the quality of the shot isn't the best. But you have Toplin on the left, Arya Safai next to him, Jeremiah Maxey on the right, and then all the way on the right is Kamani Victor. Keep in mind, Kamani Victor came in third at the Chicago Pro, just beating Toplin, and now Toplin is beating Kamani. So looking at the shot, obviously not the best quality, but Arya Safai looked crazy conditioned, crazy full. He could have came in a little bit tighter if we're going to nitpick, and you're going to need to because you're going to be competing at the Olympia. You got to bring your best package. Even though you won the show, doesn't mean that's going to like place you at the Olympia, right? So I think that Arya Safai could come in a little bit tighter. His back was beautiful, had the fullness. Jeremiah Maxey looked like he ate a gym, as Daniel Amon said. He looked huge out there compared to last year. Takes second again at the Tampa Pro, and I know he's going to be running more shows this year. Toplin takes third. I know he's going to be running more shows this year. So all those people out there that are trying to wait to qualify or anything, good luck, because these shows are just going to get really hard, man. All these dudes are just going to be competing for Olympia qualification spots. And then fourth is Kamani Victor. I don't know if he's shutting it down or not. Haven't talked to him, nor has he reached out to me or anything like that. So I have no idea. But what I thought was interesting at this show is seeing Jeremiah Maxey coming in second and Toplin coming in third, just because based off of this, Toplin probably has one of the better backs up there on stage, at least to me, one of the better backs. It's very full, very wide, and what I heard from the judges is he has to come in a little bit tighter. I don't know, he looked freaking fantastic if you're asking me. So it's interesting to see that. Obviously in person it's a little bit different. To me, men's physique, I think Toplin is bringing a better package than Jeremiah Maxey, but I'm not a judge. It's just my opinion, right? So that is the top 4 at the Tampa Pro. Arya Safai, congratulations on getting your qualification. I got a few cool posing routines they threw in here, right? So let's pull some of these up real quick. Here's Toplin's, right? The camera, I love Gilco Productions. They kill it, man. But here's him. I mean, if you just look at him, man is peeled, right? And then obviously crazy back. Posing, great composure. and is posing very calm, letting the poses sit so you guys can see them. You know, that's one of the biggest things is judges want to see you in your pose. So that was Toplin's posing routine. And then we have Arias Afai's. He posted his. And Arias Afai, from this video, you can tell he is peeled to the bone. Oh my God. Look at him. Arias Afai is absolutely peeled to the bone. Amazing conditioning, amazing bubbliness. Zach Savoy was saying, I told him, I was like, that bicep stuff, he's got to stop it. He said he's an OG, he's allowed to get away with it. So we'll let him get away with the bicep stuff. Great though, great. And I'm grateful to see Arias Afai go to the Olympia again and see what package he can bring to that stage, because I think he's very, very dangerous. So that's a Tampa Pro. Wrap that up pretty quick. Nothing too crazy happened. You know, Deke making 5th. Told you he's a dark horse, right? So there's that. Now we're going to go into the Phoenix Pro that I find a little bit controversial. Just my opinions, right? So let's bring up these results, right? So we have Rodriguez Chesnier, who won the show. Ryan Clark in 2nd. Nick KU in 3rd. Michael D. M. Perry in 4th. Andre Smith in 5th. Muhammad Allen in 6th, Ami Ali in 7th, Jal Lopez making a first call out, congratulations, in 8th, Tyler Sanchez in 9th, Austin Whitty in 10th. Okay, so I want to look at this scorecard real quick, right? Let's pull up this scorecard, maybe. Okay, so here's the scorecard, right? So they have the judging, the pre-judging, and then they have the finals, right? If you look at this, there is no deviation from pre-judging to finals on these scorecards at all, which is interesting, right? Because let's discuss why this is interesting. Ryan Clark got 6 and 6, 2nd place, 3 judges, right? Rodriguez Chesney, okay, you get that, right? Michael M. Perry, 12-12, right? Nick KU, 9-9, right? Okay, it's very interesting. Let's pull up how pre-judging first call-outs at Phoenix Pro ended. This is how it ended, okay? Let me reiterate that. This is how it ended right here. You had Michael M. Perry and Rodriguez Chesney splitting center. Ryan Clark to the left of Rodriguez Chesnier, fighting for 3rd and 4th with Nick KU. That's how prejudging was, right? I actually think Nick KU switched with Andre Smith. And I think that switch happened right there to end prejudging. Regardless. Generally, right, you have these guys, Michael M. Perry and Rodriguez Chesnier, splitting center. What does that mean? 1st, 2nd. What happened? Michael M. Perry came 4th. Don't know how, right? That's just based off of what we know, right? With prejudging and stuff. Now, what's my opinion? So here's what, I think this is a prejudging shot. I'm not exactly sure. Michael M. Perry's not the biggest dude on stage. I promise you he's not. But he's conditioned, peeled, and brings crazy detail, right? So it looked great, right? Rodriguez Chesnier, congratulations on your Olympia qualification as well. Personally, I'm just not the biggest fan of the physique. I know he's peeled to the bone, but he just doesn't have those abs. And for me, that kind of kills a front shot. He has the chest, he has the shoulders, he has everything. Even the obliques, you can see him clear as day, right? Just not the abs. Ryan Clark brought it, right? Looks fantastic. Now from the back, here we go. Like I said, Michael M. Perry, crazy detail in the back. Rodriguez Chesney, this might have just been a bad angle. I don't know what it was. You can tell he's holding a little water or something in his lower back. It's not completely dried out. And then Ryan. I think Ryan's back brings the most density and fullness in the back compared to Michael M. Perry. Obviously, I think Nick KU, here's his back shot. Detail, density, everything perfect. Nick, dry as can be from the back. That's never been an issue, right, with Nick. It's his front. So let's pull this up, right? This is off of Michael M. Perry's Instagram, and this is them. Like I said, here's Nick KU on the left, right? Finishing on the left, right next to Ryan Clark, and then you have Michael M. Perry and Rodriguez Chesney splitting center. So it's very interesting to see this and then the placings at finals, right? And here's Ryan Clark posing routine. And I wanted to point this out because I think Ryan Clark really, really brought it to the Phoenix Pro. Peeled to the bone, and if you ask me, he has the men's physique look, right? Obviously, there's going to be the one issue in his back that he can't control, and it's not the posing. The posing's great. His back pose was great. Obviously, if you guys can see it, there's a little slit in like his lat. I believe he had surgery on his lat, but still the back is coming out and the shape is still there. He's dry as can be. You can see the detail, right? And the posing is great. He's letting it all set in. Like I said, you guys have to let your poses set in so the judges can really see it. So it's interesting to me to see Rodriguez Chesnier win this show. I think it was a battle between Ryan and Nick, but I think Ryan, in my eyes, probably brought the best to this show. He had probably the best front up there, and then the second best back behind Nick. So I find it very interesting. I think Rodriguez Chesney, I gotta see better photos or something, because I mean, I'm not trying to judge off the photos, but I don't have anything else to judge off of, unfortunately. But this right here, like the back just doesn't look right, and it's all obviously it's very dry. You can see the striations, but his lower back's holding some water too. So I don't know. That's just how it is, unfortunately. And all you can do is move forward. And I know Ryan's pulling up to San Diego. I know Toplin's pulling up to San Diego. I know Tyler Sanchez is pulling up to San Diego to get some back. It's going to be a good show in San Diego. Like I said, these shows ain't going to be nothing to play with, guys. These dudes are going to be competing. Right after that, we have Texas Pro. So I'm super excited to cover everything on that. Hopefully this review is not too long. I don't think it is. But, you know, we have the True Athlete this week, a Brazil show, and the San Diego show. So on Friday or Thursday, I don't actually remember when I'm supposed to upload. I believe it's Friday. On Friday, I'm going to be covering all the shows, all the lineups, everything for your predictions. You guys know how it is. I do the reviews on Tuesdays, and I do the predictions on Fridays. So I'm going to talk to you guys on Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, subscribe so you guys can get the latest update on men's physique. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care, guys.